Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be testing out a $14 makeup brush set from Amazon. This set comes with 18 brushes and this carrying case. It also comes with this guide that gives a description of each brush. So it looks like there are 6 face brushes and 12 eye or eyeshadow brushes. I think this is a pretty good deal. $14 is pretty reasonable for everything that it comes with. So I'm going to do a pretty simple look today. I already partially did my eyebrows and prepped my lids. I filled in my eyebrows with this ColourPop Brow Boss eyebrow pencil in the color dark brown. I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Reloaded Division palette. I'm going to start with this brown color here, and I'm going to focus that color on my crease and outer V. So I think these brushes are synthetic. This brush I'm using right now looks like it's number 8 on this guide. The brush is picking up the eyeshadow pretty nicely so far. I'm going to do the same thing to my other eye really quickly. Okay, next I'm going to use this yellow color here. I'm going to blend around the edges of that brown. I think I'm going to use the same brush I used before. Okay, that yellow is not showing up as pigmented as I wanted, but we're just going to roll with it for now. But it might also just be the brush not picking the shadow up. I could see it a little bit. Okay, so that doesn't look perfect, but it doesn't look terrible either. So I'm just gonna move forward. Next, I'm gonna use this DLS bronzer in the color Skinny Dip, and I'm gonna apply that color all over my lids. I'm gonna take this brush here. Okay, so this brush is picking up this bronzer really nicely. In my opinion, bronzer, blush, eyeshadow, it's all the same. So I feel like you can use each product for different purposes. I'm going to do my color correcting off camera, and then I'll be right back to do my foundation. Color corrected with my LA Girl corrector, and I set it with my Maybelline loose finishing powder. I use this brush here, which is number 6, and it's described as a powder brush, and I think it did a pretty good job. It feels pretty soft and not like prickly against my skin, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. For foundation today, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation in the color Brûlée, and to blend in my foundation, I'm going to use number 3, which is described as a flat face brush. This brush is really soft. It doesn't seem to be leaving any like streaks or anything like that. Okay, I really like this brush. I think it blended out my foundation really well. One thing I will say about it though is that I feel like it absorbs a lot of product, so I would just keep that in mind if you are using it. For concealer today, I'm going to use my LA Girl concealer in the color Warm Honey. There's not really a brush in here that I can use for concealer. There is this smaller one that I used to kind of clean up my eyebrows earlier. I'm just going to use my e.l.f. concealer brush like I usually do for concealer. Okay, that looks pretty good to me so far. I'm going to use my e.l.f. matte setting powder in the color Tan to set my entire face. And I'm going to go back to the brush that I used to set my corrector. Okay, I feel like my foundation looks really good. I am loving these brushes. All of the ones I've used so far are performing really well, so I'm happy. Okay, so next I'm going to do my highlighter and blush. I'm going to use this Balm Cosmetics Alternative Rock blush, and I'm going to use number 4, and that's described as an angled brush. This set did not come with a highlighter brush, but there is this kind of angled, weird looking brush that I think might work, and that's number 1, and it's called a multifunction brush. I'm going to use my colored Raine highlighter in the color Your Treat. Okay, so that was a fail. I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm just going to use my Eco Tools highlighter brush. Okay, so I'm going to take the brown and yellow that I used earlier on my lower lash line, and I'm going to use number 7, which is a eyeshadow and eyelash brush, although this just looks like a spoolie to me. I'm gonna apply some falsies really fast and then I'll be right back. Okay, so my lashes are on. They look a little bit weird for some reason, but if I need to fix it, I'll just redo it. I'm gonna do my lips really quickly. I don't know what I want to use on my lips. Okay, I'm just gonna do what I usually do, which is use this brown lip liner and then go over it with lip gloss. Why did I just realize that I forgot to set my face? I'm gonna do that really quickly, just using this e.l.f. matte setting spray. While that's drying, I'm gonna apply some mascara, and I'm gonna use my Maybelline the Falsies Volume Express Mascara. This is pretty much the final look. It's not really anything too crazy, a pretty simple look, because the star of the show are these brushes. I didn't get a chance to use all of them, but I'm sure I will at some point. I used about 8 or 9 of the brushes. These brushes are super soft, and in my opinion, they blended everything really well. So I highly recommend these brushes. And I mean, for the price, you really can't complain. $14 for 18 brushes is a pretty good deal. So most likely I'm not going to use this carrying case. I'll most likely just store these brushes with my other ones. In general, I'm very satisfied with this purchase. I do wish there was like a highlighter brush and a smaller, denser brush for concealer, but other than that, I have no complaints. I will link these brushes below, and I'll also list all of the products I used today. I have a few other Amazon related videos coming up soon, so be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.